Hello, everybody. Hope you're all having a fantastic Thanksgiving. That is the day I'm recording this. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm currently loading up Final Fantasy Renaissance. We're going to do this right. I'm only going to do this for about an hour because I have food in the oven. So this is the perfect opportunity to just go ahead, do some streaming while I'm waiting for my food to cook. Once it's done cooking, I'm going to be going over to the in-laws and going to stuff my face and watch some football. I probably should be watching football right now. I probably have some teams in my fantasy. Is it going on right now? Hold on, let me check that. I want to see what's going on in the world of football. Stop being lame, phone. Alright, that doesn't give me the time. It's only giving me 2 games. One Lions and Packers, or Lions and whoever. Lions and Packers, 12:30. Okay, that starts in 2 minutes. I don't care. Playing Final Fantasy. Renaissance games. Renaissance. No, ha, ha. Probably too high of a level. I don't like being at this level. Alright. Where do I got ahead? Think of an idea. I need to go down there. Yep. Hopefully I'm prepared. Hold on. Where are my items at? 41. I might need more pures. What's my money condition? Yeah, I can do that. Let's do it. It's a Groger. Alright. Crack that beer. Jump on the Groger. Let's just make sure our HP is up. Keep it healthy. This dude's about to die anyway, so whatever. Dead. Okay. So I'm going to load up on heals and pures here. I'm going to check the white magic shop. It's 8,000, so I can't afford any of this shit. Blink would be nice. And what can good old Bruce get? Get those heals on, Chris. What up, Ashton? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by. It's all foes from escaping combat. I don't want that. That's bad. I want them to run away. And cower in fear. Can I get items here? Hoo-yah, hoo-yah. So I'm just doing this for about an hour. I won't be streaming for too long. I gotta go to an item shop. They don't have any here. Boo. Alright. Nowhere to go. Happy Thanksgiving, Darthamic! Hope you and yours are having a fantastic one. Game Over Hell / Disc Chimera. Happy Thanksgiving as well. Oh, wow. I got a couple people in here. That's outstanding. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, I won't be here too long because I have some food in the oven that I need to tend to. And as soon as that's done, I need to cover it in some tinfoil. Not because it's receiving, special signals from the aliens or the government or anything. Just because I want to keep it warm. Pures are going to be the bane of my existence. Get those heals on! 20 of these fuckers. Just for save mitigation. Not so much for the healing aspect. We'll get some tents. Just because it will save. Does anyone watch the parade? Oh, you're talking about Macy's? I don't think so. Save my purchase power. I don't think I've ever watched that. Even when I was a kid. I did flooding the tube with Xenoblade. I ended flooding the tube? Xenoblade fanboyism? Oh! So like YouTube. I'll have to catch up. If you got some stuff going over there on your YouTube channel, which is called Game Over Hell, you should go check that out, by the way. Then I will try to watch it later. Probably not today. The Tales from the Backlog server. Okay. It was a tradition in my wife's family growing up to watch the Macy's parade. You know, I think that's the tradition in a lot of people's family. Or why else would it get any traction? I've never understood that. By the way, I know some of you were asking to and rip bread up and make stuffing. That makes sense. Some of you are asking how to play this game. I posted that in the currently playing channel. Currently playing channel in our Discord server. It links to the Final Fantasy Renaissance Discord server where you can download the file. And I highly recommend you go there because that's where you can post bugs, that's where you can post issues, because the creator of this game, Osmo, is very receptive to what people want in this game or how to fix things. So you should go check that out if this is at all interesting to you. Highly recommend it. What's going on, Booty? Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're having a good one. And you're debating food choices with your family as you bring to this channel, which we always love. Or at least debating food choices with the people you're eating your food with. Doesn't necessarily have to be your family. I do remember having some Thanksgivings where I do both. That's outstanding. I've had one bad Thanksgiving where I was all by myself. It was pretty shitty. I didn't have enough money to travel home. So it was my first year in the Navy. My very first year in the Navy, my very Thanksgiving was at boot camp. Because I left for boot camp the day before Thanksgiving. So we had Thanksgiving dinner at a Navy galley. And that's, you have to feed people. So I'm sure the workers were very ecstatic to take care of us as well. But the following year, there was, I didn't have enough money to travel home, so I was in the barracks. I was all by myself. And I had to go to the galley there. That was my only meal. It was like some midday meal. McDonald's was closed. I couldn't go to McDonald's. I mean, why would I expect McDonald's to be open on Thanksgiving, right? But I had nothing. That was a rough one. But I think pretty much every single Thanksgiving since then, I've found a way to make it work. Some way. The second worst one was when I was up in Chicago. My family wasn't doing Thanksgiving, or I didn't have enough time off, or some amalgamation of that. And I tried cooking a Thanksgiving dinner, and the family just was not about it. Listening to Tales of the Backlog podcast talk about Xenoblade 3 made me feel like replaying the games and covering them. You should. You absolutely should. In my opinion, if someone gives you a recipe, don't try to change up shit and experiment from something you saw on the internet and follow the damn recipe. Yeah, I think as a baseline, yeah. I mean, that's the most respectful thing you can do. Do the recipe, and then when you cook the recipe, okay, that's your baseline. This is how you can cook it. And then once you cook it, if you want to tweak it, that's up to you. But you always need to follow the recipe to see what's good. Keep that recipe in case you don't like what you did. But, you know, sometimes switching it up a bit is fine. You can make it better. Like, there's no difference. I mean, every recipe starts with some experimentation. And everyone's taste is different. Nothing is sacred. Alright, I'm going to save here on Melmond. just throwing money away. Because I'm rich, bitch. It's Thanksgiving. We ain't trying to be healthy. Yo, Scott, going on, Tidbit Retro? Been a minute since I saw you. Happy Thanksgiving. Who the fuck watches calories on Thanksgiving? Some people. I don't try to eat too much on Thanksgiving because I wouldn't say trying to lose weight, but I'm trying to be healthier. I'm not saying I'm very successful at it. Well, I don't know those people. And hey, look, it's Thanksgiving. Enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. You want to have a healthy Thanksgiving? Have a healthy Thanksgiving. You want to stuff your face in the traditional fashion? Stuff your face. I'm going to probably be stuffing my face. Probably not too much. I'm probably going to strike a balance in those. It's like when someone is having I'm buried in multiple RPG playthroughs. Nice. Lucky. It's like when someone is having a last meal and they ask for a fucking salad. Hey, man, they might... I don't know. Maybe they really like salad. I'm not going to judge. You about to die, why get a fucking salad? Because they don't like meat, bro. Some people don't like meat. So, Tidbit, what RPGs have you been playing through? Like, my wife hates meat. She would probably get a salad if she was on death row. But, like, I don't necessarily have to get meat. I probably get like a molten lava cake. But would that be your last meal? I mean, it wouldn't be my last meal. I'll probably get, you know what? Probably like a giant ass Italian beef from Portillo's. Or a deep dish pizza from Giordano's. You know, something reminds me of when I was like super happy in life. Oh, they're undead. I'm gonna see if I can not glitch this out. Ooh, yeah, it is effective against undead. It's not great. It's not worst. The Mario RPG and the Star Ocean 2 remake. Those do look good. I haven't been able to get to either. Tiger, uppercut. I think I'm gonna jump some of these dudes. I have to wait till tomorrow to start Super Mario RPG. I mean, if I play it, I'll probably play the original. I have it on my Wii U. I have, on one of the Wiis I have, on one of those. Darksiders 2 arrived, but I'm not going to start it now. Let it sit for weeks. That's how it works, right? Well, especially in my case. Alright, I'm going to get a map for... I'm going to look up a map for the Earth Cave here. Music. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I think this will work. Let me minimize it so it's acceptable. Oh, snap. That is a wall of text. My last meal would be Baconator from Wendy's, a McChicken from McDonald's, 20-piece nuggets. I think you're only allowed to choose like one. I mean, that's a lot of food. I don't know how, like, if you're like getting a buffet, you're getting spread. I don't think you're allowed that. Maybe you are. Last time I played the originals 2 years ago, memories are fresh enough I can nitpick and about everything I don't like in the remake. True. I think all my favorite games this year is RPGs: Mario, Star Ocean, Octopath, Fire Emblem. That's a pretty loaded group there too. All right, get this map somewhere I can see it and talk to all of you. Okay, there we go. No, Grogers! Let's just go after the basic bitch here. Alright, so we killed the basic bitch ogre. Oh, yes. Maybe I just should have opened up an angel song. Forgot I'm a little overpowered right now. So I went to Crescent Lake. This is one of the few opportunities you're able to do that too. I haven't played many 2023 games. I only heard good things about Octopath Traveler 2. I forgot that came out this year. Fight an Earth Demon. Why didn't I jump? Like, what am I doing? $36 damage. Only played one Souls-like game this year, Tears of the Kingdom, apparently. That's a Souls-like? Really? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, right. I remember that conversation. I remember trying to stir the pot in that, too. Good times. I will get in that discussion because I think that's hilarious. I don't care. If you, I mean, if someone says it's a soul-like, if everyone wants to say a game is a certain way and you get into a big discussion, and then emotions start flaring up, and emotions start getting flared up for some reason. But if that happens, man, I will troll the shit out of everybody. I don't care. The only thing I didn't like about Octopath 2 was it came out almost the exact same time as the Metroid Prime Remaster. I hated trying to juggle playing both. Oh, well, damn. Prime was this year. Yeah, like, I don't know why the Game Awards didn't, like, want to mention that at all. Is there something against it? I don't know. Maybe it didn't count because it didn't really do anything. I'm not sure. Like, it was completely neglected. Not that the Game Awards really matter. Or that they should. Okay, so that's where I am. I need to go this way. If Reggie was still Nintendo, we would have talked Jeff into do it. No, probably. I don't have to jump. Just Angel Song. Need to get better about letting the bard go first, guys. The bard can do stuff. You might not think that the bard is useful, but the bard does things. There are enough Nintendo games in the awards, though. Nintendo had a great year. I can't deny it. I think it's going to get overlooked because of Baldur's Gate 3, which I haven't played, so I don't know if it deserves it. A lot of people think it does. Game Awards didn't even have Octopath nominated in the RPG category. Do you guess it didn't have enough Doritos and Mountain Dew energy behind it? Yeah, how does Octopath Traveler 2 not get nominated, but Final Fantasy 16 does, when Final Fantasy 16 isn't even an RPG? I don't know. It has Final Fantasy in the name. It's an RPG. No, it's not. Stop it. This isn't me saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying it's not an RPG. It's fine. Yeah, they didn't include Octopath 2, but they included action adventure game from Square Enix instead. Yeah. I love the way people try and twist themselves to say it's really a Final Fantasy game, guys. It really is. Okay, fine, you can think it is. I don't have to. It has the name on it. I guess it technically is. So there you go. Oh yeah, Chained Echoes was a big snub. I just think that came out too early. I think that's the reason that Tears of the Kingdom is going to get past it for a lot of awards. It just came out too early. Not that Nintendo cares about that stuff. They care about the sales and the money they made from it. So. But yeah, Chained Echoes, I wouldn't say needed it, but it could have actually helped them. A Smash Bros. Was included too, and it was a December game. Yeah, I mean, look, indie games are only going to get love if they come out like the mid-year and they can't ignore them. Was Cult of the Lamb this year, or was that last year? Does that be another game that got like no indie love, or got no love, and it was a big indie game? But I can't remember if that got love last year. My memory is fleeting. All that for a pure. But, you know, I mean, the Game Awards is a big popularity contest. We all know this. And it's just trying to tap into key demos to get the eyes of the key demos, just so they could put out promotions and try to make more money. And that's what the Game Awards is. And some people like that, and some people don't. I don't care for it. I might tune in for the end of the Game Awards to see if Jeff Keighley will punch the next stage intruder. I just hope there's another stage intruder. That was hilarious. The reformed Rabbi Bill Clinton. And then everyone behind him just, like, didn't know what to do. Because they didn't know if it was real or not. I just walked up with them. Like, what are you doing? Like, where's the state of mind for the people who's running it? The Rabbi Bill Clinton was funny, but last year's was pretty lame. Oh, that was 2 years ago with the Rabbi Bill? What? My mind is out. I thought that was last year's. Yeah, I'm out to lunch. Hey, gotta heal. Of course. I don't know if this will do anything. can't tell if Jeff Keighley actually likes games, or just likes having an award show. He likes money. I mean, hey, look, if I could do the same thing and make that money, then I would too. Then Jeff said how sad it was that people would come in trying to ruin the event. Then he doesn't understand the gaming community, man. Like, look who you're trying to appeal to. You're just trying to be more artsy. That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to be more artsy by not, like, going straight Call of Duty, bro. That's all you're doing. And that's fine. But think about who you're attracting. Like, think about who your demographics are. Think about who you're advertising to. And then once you realize that, you don't be upset. Or, I don't know, try doing a better job of making sure people don't interrupt or hijack the show. There's also that. It's probably why, like, when you watch the Oscars, even though it feels very haughty, very uptight, very elite, and it is. But the reason that it is because it's such an exclusive crowd that they're not going to get those kind of things. Typically. I watched Kit and Krista interview him, and while the event is very corporate, I do kind of believe he's being honest about wanting that event to be more of a celebration for the members of the industry. I mean, sure. Because you do have to balance. I mean, it is a balancing act. It's just like the Oscars, except the Oscars has less promotions. It's more of just a, celebration of them. But for the gaming culture is a little bit different in the sense that, like, that sort of corporate elitism, that sort of smelling your own farts within the industry is typically looked down upon more in gaming, I feel. So it wouldn't work. Like, Hollywood is all about, look how awesome we are. And I think, like, for games, it isn't that way. Because in Hollywood, there's this kind of celebrity worship. And in gaming, we have it, but it's very limited. And it's not, I don't think it's the same way. So it wouldn't work. So you still have to be, like, you still got to appeal to the mainstream more than the Oscars do. They can just go, like, for the straight art films, emotional films, like the films that may not necessarily be watched by the general public. They can do that because they're all just giving each other hand jobs anyway, right? That's for them, but people love celebrities, or did. I think that's kind of waned. But the infatuation with celebrities allowed, and figures like directors, allowed that those award shows like that to persist for so long. Where gaming, it's not like that at all. Most people couldn't identify any of those developers off the street. Most people can't. The overwhelming majority of people can't. So it's a different field. Over under how many times he blows Kojima during the show. Kojima didn't do anything this year, unless there's an announcement for a Kojima game. And if there's an announcement for a Kojima game, I'm going to say 3. I'm going to give it a 3. It's going to blow Kojima 3 times. So I'll put the over-under on 3.5. He can't kill him in one hit if he just attacks. I'm just going to have him jump. Angel Song. I think the next time Kojima gets an award, Jeff's just singing a song for him. Yeah, sometimes you gotta lean into those memes. I think that would be much more appreciated. you know, with the gaming community, so to speak. Even if he doesn't have anything coming out, Jeff will find a way to honor him with some kind of lifetime achievement. I think it's overplayed. I think Jeff Keighley's aware of that. I get your joke though. I appreciate it. But I think that's a little overplayed. He can't get away with it all the time, right? Let's see if I can get spell things from bats. Key. No, apparently not. All they do is key. Boom. Key. Get on my way. Bop. Maybe we'll get Angel's Hop up first. Apparently not. It's going to be a wasted Angel Song. But, yeah, completely wasted. It's a lot of gargoyles. I wonder if they'll sleep. Any thoughts on Atari buying Digital Eclipse? Don't know yet. I haven't looked up that story, but if that's the case, if they're buying Digital Eclipse, I'm kind of unaware of the things. I want to see where they go with it. Because I don't know what Atari's trying to do right now. I mean, Atari's trying to establish themselves as, hey, remember the good old days? And people are like, yeah. The Atari 50 collection, from what I understand, is a great collection. But, like, what do you do if you're Atari? You just keep reminding people that the 2600 existed? I mean, what else is there to do? You've come out with a new console with the 2600 Plus, and it's fine. It sounds like it's probably overpriced, but I mean, based on what I think about interest in it, isn't bad. Even if it's just an emulation box. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know. It just feels like what do you want them to do? I think they've done all they can do. So Digital Eclipse, unless you're using them to make money off other companies and saying to hand out member berries. I don't know what you want. I guess that's the avenue. It's just use them to release old games on modern systems. You know, get Modern Vintage Gamer from Limited Run Games and have them, you know, release compilations instead of this piecemeal shit. Or just keep doing piecemeal shit. That'd be the probably quickest way to make money. But I don't know. They need to release their competitor to the Amico. Oh, you're talking about getting Intellivision games. I would buy up the Intellivision license. I would get it off Tommy Tallarico. He's probably trying to do, if he owns it. I don't know who owns it. But if he does own it, I would do everything I could, because that thing is a disaster, to just distance myself from what that has become. So, yeah. No, it kind of sucked, but they need to do more with Jaguar. I've had my fill of the 2600 through 7800 library. That stuff has been released a billion times already. How about the XES 800? I think that's, or XES 500. That's what I would like to see more of. Like the little microcomputer games that kind of went under the radar, that are more powerful than either of those. Like, that'd be cool. Do some sort of Lynx collection. Is it SEX 500? I don't know. Something. It might be SEX 500. Hell yeah. Something EX 800. 500. Man, if they release SEX 500, that'd be cool. Thought they included a few Jaguar games in the 50 collection. They have. That's like, where do you go? So like, I'm not saying anything bad about Atari buying Digital Eclipse. I just don't like, what would you do with them? That would be fair. You know, like, how do you make them work for you? How do you give them fulfillment? I don't know. Pick the worst games. Well, here's the other thing about those games that they picked. It's like, how many of those other games do they have the rights to? And how many of those other games are better on other systems? Because they're multi-plat. Like, the Doom version of Jaguar... The Jaguar version of Doom might be good. Might be really good. But why would you do that when you can just play Doom? Alien vs. Predator would be nice, but, like, licensing issues. So, like, Raiden, but Atari doesn't own Raiden. Rayman, Atari doesn't own Rayman. So they released the best games they could. No one wants to play Cybermorph. Well, people might want to play Cybermorph, but really? Come on. I don't even know if that's on the collection. '52 collection, the console sucking didn't have anything to do with the game themselves. I agree with that. But I think that, like, every game... I won't say every game, I don't want to be that bold. But most of the games released for the 5200, they had better versions on the 7800. Again, like, it's such a weird time in gaming and, like, Atari's strategy and what they did. That, like, saying, like, what they should do is very difficult. Cybermorph 2 is alright? Yeah. Probably was. Could have given us Kasumi Ninja or Iron Soldier instead of trash like Fight for Life or Club Draft. But Kasumi Ninja and Iron Soldier aren't that great either. That's the problem. I'd like to see them... What is it? With, Oh, fuck this. So here's what I'd like them to do. Because they started making these remakes of their older games. Like Yar's Revenge got a remake and a couple of other them did. And that's what I want to see them do. Take the games that, like, made Atari a household name and remake them. And then how about go after games that didn't make Atari a household name, that just were pretty obscure because they're at the end, maybe the 7800 or maybe an obscure 2600 or 5200 game, and then remake them in, like, the same style like they did with Yar's Revenge while including the original in that package. That could be good. Release that on your shops for about $10. Digital Eclipse could definitely do it. And I think that's a recipe for success. Remake Adventure and Keystone Capers? Absolutely. I think you can remake Adventure, but don't reimagine it. Like, do it the same way. Just give it better graphics and better controls. But don't go like the Bomberman Zero route. Like, be smart with it. It's possible. It'll take a little bit of work. Like, that's completely understood. But... Oh, dang, what up? What's going on, Parallax? Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this. How long have I been streaming so far? 40 minutes. So about 20 more minutes of streaming today. Adventure remake. Yeah, that's probably what would happen. But don't, like, make a big production out of it either. Like, if Atari, you need to realize where you're at. You are a niche company. that really no one cares about anymore. So you got to find a way to market to the older audiences in a way that they'll try to convince their friends to play it. And the only way I really think that they would do that is if you take these old games, like Berserk. Remake Berserk! Jaguar VR, that, yeah. Oh, dang, happy Thanksgiving! Like, where's Berserk? I would love to see a Berserk remake. Let's go. You could do it like true twin sticks right now. Oh, it'd be beautiful. Like, do it. Have the... Honestly, a modern reimagining of Berserk has potential. So here's what you do. You get digital clips. You have them talk to the guys who made, I think, NG Dev Group, who made Xeno Crisis. And you have them talk to them. And you have them make a modern Berserk. And you release it. You do the whole entire retro thing. Release it for the Sega Genesis. Release it for the Dreamcast. Release a demake version for the 7800. And you get to work. And you make it special. Like, you go for that niche shit. That's what you do. And then, like, you get a digital copy on the modern consoles so people can enjoy it. But overall, yeah, I think that would really work, man. It wouldn't bring in a ton of money, but you would get goodwill. And then you take that goodwill and you start building it towards bigger projects. I think they could totally do it. I would love to see a reimagining of Berserk made by NG Dev Group or whatever they're called, and like use the Neo Geo AES as their base hardware. I think that would be fire. Or use the Mega Drive as one. But either way, like, this is something that they could do. This troll does not want to die. Vectrex collection came out. That'd be interesting. I don't know if it'd be worth it, but I mean, at the same time, like, what else would you do? Just make a new... Oh, Vectrex. I think you're talking about, God, I thought you were talking about the game. Tempest. No, Vectrex. Yeah. Who owns the rights to that? That's what it comes down to. Like, who would be able to say, yeah, we need to do this? I don't know. Will we ever get a Philips CDI collection? Not if Nintendo has anything to say about it. I'm sure there was a couple good games for the CDI. Every single console has good games. It's just the bad games. If the console wasn't successful and it had a bunch of bad games, then that's what the system's going to be known for. It just kind of sucks, but that's how things go. Smith Engineering. Is Smith Engineering still, like, active? Like, that's the other question. Like, I don't make a baseline statement like, oh, no one gives a shit about the Vectrex, but if the people who own it don't care. And I think the thing about the Vectrex, here's this thing about the Vectrex that makes... That's info from 2007. Here's what makes it difficult for the Vectrex, right? Is that it has to be experienced the way that it came out, or else I think you're going to be missing a lot. Like, it has to have those vector graphics, because that was the entire point of it. I think that's one of those things just that is lost to time, and any replication of it is going to be very difficult to capture what was so special about it. Because the games themselves, they didn't deviate too much from anything you could find on an Atari. At all. It was just the vector graphics. That was the selling point. Hey, come look at the vector graphics. You still have vector graphics done entirely by software. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm saying is that the way it would reflect off the CRT, there's a very special look to it. A very special and very specific look to it. That unless you're playing it that way, you're not really getting the entire appeal about it. And I know I'm gonna get disagreements on that, but that's kind of where I'm at. Like, yeah, go for it, but then you're gonna play it. I think a lot of people are gonna be like, why is this so special? And the answer is, it was different in the 80s. No! Okay. Dead. Ugh. A Vectrex Mini? Yo, a Vectrex Mini could work. I just want to know how expensive it would be. Because in order to get those vector graphics the way you would want them to, is to still put on like a CRT. Which would be amazing if they would release new CRTs. Arcade went up to those Star Wars cabs that were vector graphics games. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, do that. Whatever they did, do that. It's probably not a CRT. In fact, it definitely probably is not a CRT. That's just a hunch. Yeah, do that then. Mummy. I think they can hit hard. Oh, that's right. They can put you to sleep. Yeah, they can hit hard, apparently. Okay. So I'm happy I did the Night Spin A. Let's start jumping, because it takes 2 turns to kill. Of course, it was a critical hit. No! You interrupted everything! We're supposed to attack the bard? Leave the bard alone! Oh, that's right, he has to reset. All for a heal. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try and defeat the vampire and get the fuck out. I'm gonna be running a little close to this. 10 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Alright. Weapon. Ew. It's horrible. I don't like any of these. Okay. Where am I at? Wish there was some sort of like suspense save state. Grogers. Good thing here is I can use Angel Song and make up because they don't do too much damage. As long as they attack, you know, my tanks. I hate you, Earth Dude. Fixed and counter tiles were great for grinding. They can be. Grinding isn't what I'm trying to do right now, though. I'm trying to survive. If I had a... If healers weren't so fickle, like, if they could heal for more with their spells, it'd be a lot better. It's gonna be tough. Magic. Leave the bard alone! They don't like his singing. Apparently, his charisma is too low. Holy shit. Wizard Mind Flayer enemies, they are pain in the ass. Where am I? Okay, I'm almost there. Get out of my way, you fucking bat. Key. I get it. There's nothing in that room. I'll check real quick. Oh, there is stuff in this room. Okay, Arcane Spear. That sounds good. Hold on one second. I think I hear people knocking on my door. Alright, that was something else. They keep the original translation? I don't think so. I think they added... Well, they may have kept some. But I can tell they added new stuff. Well, it's because when you talk to people, they get different reactions for some of the classes. So... So cottages are still house? Well, they have tent, cabin, house. They have a house. They have 3 different ones. Always love carrying houses in the bag. Oh, yeah. Like 3,000 gold, though. Make sure there's nothing down that way. Nope. Oh, sorry. Ba-boom, ba-boom. I'm thankful that you are the last one of you, these little bastards I have to fight for a while. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I wish there was an item in here that could heal for more. Alright, got the gold. Okay. Here we go. We'll see about that. Undead, so... Damn. Grogers. All right. So I will have to pause a little bit here. I got to take one of my pies out of the oven, I think. But I'll still have about 20 minutes after that, and then I will take care of that. Then I got to cut the stream off so I can go do Thanksgiving things. About 5 more minutes and then I gotta go. Probably less than that. Like, take one of the pies out of the oven. Alright. I have a ton of gold. Got the ruby. Move. Groger. Is that set up? Alright, I'm gonna hit pause. I will be right back. I gotta take something out of the oven. Make sure that that's good. It shouldn't take me too long. Be back in just a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. Sun helped me out a little bit, took it out of the oven. One needed to stay in a little bit longer. Oh, man. Good, killed him. Or would it be more worth my time to have my Dragoon fight instead of jump? I mean, I know I'm guaranteed to kill. A guaranteed kill if he jumps. It seems they're at a low enough HP threshold, yeah, that I could handle them pretty well. They're not the nightmare that they were when I encountered them earlier. Okay. I don't have any softs. And the way status effects are just thrown in this game. Chance to run. Now they want to start throwing cockatrices at me. No. I don't like that. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Yeah, I don't think I'm a big fan of the Green Mage. Not very useful. Like, later spells, I think, will be. But the initial onset, no. Groger. Just fight. Yeah. Quickly save. That's why I bought all those tents. Okay. About to say. Like, if I didn't save there, that would kind of negate the entire point. Let's go talk to the Mr. Ruby Man. The bard does have an advantage. Yay. Tigre. Man, that dragoon is something else. I want to see if his attack does anything. They're all undead. They're not extraordinarily strong. Guess that's a way to respond to that. Yay! 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 You feed the ruby to the Titan, who lets you through this passage I'm about to go through. Get up! Don't want any of those critical hits. Someone get up! Yeah. Are they ever gonna get up? Oh. There we go. Huh. Huh. And it misses. And he's paralyzed again. Okay, didn't paralyze it. What's going on, NRA? Happy Thanksgiving. Bard for the... Oh, no! You left one alive! Only a bard. Getting ready for work. Ooh! That's brutal. Are you in the U.S.? Well, I should ask, are you in the U.S.? Because not all of us celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully you're doing something that's gonna bring value to somebody. Because, I mean, I understand people gotta work on Thanksgiving. Like, not everyone. There are services that have to be done that can't stop being done. So hopefully it's something that, like, does that. It's not fucking retail or something. Final Fantasy 14 since Evan's Sword has been picking Final Fantasy game as a source of inspiration for major aspects of an expansion. The next one I'm looking for Final Fantasy 5. Ooh, so you're telling me they might get the job system right based off everything you sold me? Probably not, but there will be Galoof Baldesion in it. Oh yeah, Galoof. The OG better Aerith. I said what I said. Plus the region it focuses on is where blue magic originates from in 14. Ooh, blue magic. Right. I love that. I love this region spell and just being able to fight against weak enemies. That way I could just replenish all my health without having to lean on my heals. This is good. And my Lancer is almost back from the dead. The Empire patch story the game had for the previous 2 years was basically Final Fantasy IV. Oh! I missed it. It's my favorite one. Ran away, bravely ran away, away. Shadowbringers expansion pack. Plays backstory that was inspired by Final Fantasy III's Flood of Light. Oh, cool. I don't want to fight. Damn it. Hey, you killed the ogre. So over here I get like the crowbar or something. Or the rod. It's called the rod. Inspired by 6. Okay, I gotta get into this. I said I would try to get into it October this year. But like October is just a smorgasbord of just crap. I'm trying to wrap up a project. I'm trying to start a new project. And I still have the show to maintain, so it's not looking good. In fact, like right now, I probably shouldn't be playing this. I should be playing 1080 snowboarding. But I don't know. This got my hooks in. This has got its hooks in me. I mean, Stormpool has normal raids were 6 inspired and 5. Ooh. I got the rod. Yeah, Song of Mitigation. All right, let's make it back to the town. I'm gonna save the town because I got magic to buy. I gotta buy magic. So I'm going to gallivant around the world and buy some magic, and then we can go and face the demon known as Lich in an eventual stream. That's not going to be today. It's going to take too long. Gotta look up Lich's strategy. What Lich uses so I can make sure all my spells are aligned. And I'm just doing that once. Lich is super easy. I mean, I killed him in 2 to 3 rounds with 4 trainers. Our trainers are like... You told me trainers are super broken, though. So I'm not saying Lich is hard. I bet Lich is not hard. But with this party is... I'm sure it'll be great eventually. The Lancer's broken. Dark Knight just needs to learn how to fucking hit the broadside of anything. When they hit, it's hard. But, I mean, I saw what happened with Astos. The Dark Knight couldn't do shit against Astos. Against bosses, they're just normal melees. Huh. I'm gonna fight. Fight with the bard. They're undead. I got the right harp. Go, Bart, go! Yeah, until Melman, Dark Knight is rough if you can't affect an enemy with darkness. Would it bother you to be followed around if you end up streaming 14? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it'd bother me. There's a lot of enemies you can't affect with darkness either. That's the other problem. Because it's like mechanical or undead, and you're like, okay, that's not a big deal. Then like everything that you really need to kill is mechanical or undead. It's like, fuck me, man. After all I do have characters in and visiting another player can be done regardless of server. Yeah, I will if I do. I don't want to promise anything because I like always get distracted like, oh, butterfly. But if I end up doing that, yeah, absolutely. You can I don't care. I'm probably going to need help with that game anyway. So it's not going to bother me. A water, A wind, blink. Yeah, I'm gonna need these. Yeah, that could be super useful against chaos. I'm thinking endgame. I don't want that at all. Probably need to go back to look at level 4 and level 2 at some point. I do have magic to get. I got most of it. Yeah, the weapon you can pick up in Melman has positive hit rate. Look, see what I have now. I have the Cobalt. It still has a negative hit rate. So yeah, I think the thing of Melman, so I go here. Right before I end this one, Dark Knight being super useful until later was something that bothered me about Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, Dark Knight as its... Yeah. So it has positive hit rate, you're right. It has a positive hit rate, but it's also 12 lower. And the crit rate is significantly lower. I think. Yeah, and so the crit rate is 4 times lower. The damage right now is about 12 lower on that, I think. Even though the hit rate is higher. Like, I think the Cobalt is a little bit better. I think it is. But it's taken a while. I'll sell those when I do the next stream. But in any case, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Damage does not matter if you can't hit multiple times. That is a good point. But as you level up, you can, like, your chance to hit also increases. I don't know. I'm making excuses. I just want to do damage. Hopefully it'll get better soon. Okay, so I just saved this game. Alright, that was awesome. I just want to thank everyone for showing up here. I know it's Thanksgiving. I know you all will be with your families. Unfortunately, some of you have to work. Hate to hear that, but it does, you know, job's a job, and some things are important. But I hope you all have a great day. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I hope you have fantastic meals if you're in the United States and celebrating. And if not, I am going to go celebrate, and I'm going to have a great day. Hopefully, I find some time to do some streaming tomorrow. In between a lot of other things, I have some editing to do, but I just want to remind everybody, because this is going to go up on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch us live if you head over to twitch.tv/retrohangover and go ahead and give us a follow, because this was a random one. So if you weren't subscribed to us, you would not have known that we were streaming, because our normal streaming time is Sundays on 9 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S., and we play games of some sort, just like this. But if you follow us, you can find other things. And if you're following us on YouTube, awesome. But how do you know where to follow us? You go over to that link over there underneath our logo, to the left of it technically, at linktr.ee/retrohangover. You can follow us on all of our socials, wherever we may be. But the reality is, if you really want to engage with us, talk with us, speak with us, or just hang out with our fantastic community, most of which were here in our chat on Twitch today, head over to our Discord, and the link is in there. It's for everybody. It's free. There's also a Patreon if you feel so inclined as to support us for as little as $1 a month. I'm not going to focus on that too much. I've done that in the past. But if you want to, it's there. Other than that, like I said, primarily we're a podcast. The most recent episode is our top 5 other Super Nintendo games, because we already did a top 5 Super Nintendo game. And our mainline episode is Aladdin versus... is the Great Aladdin debate, which is better, the Genesis or the Super Nintendo one. I take the position of the Genesis, Shane takes the position of the Super Nintendo, and we have a conversation about which one ultimately is better. You should go check that out. And this Sunday will be Oddworld Abe Odyssey, as chosen by the patrons. That was a patron episode suggested by our patrons and voted on them. So, hey, go do all those things. Thank you for watching this if you're on YouTube. Thanks for showing up if you're on Twitch. And that's all I got. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you for the compliment. Discamera. Go check out Game Over Hell on YouTube. They are a fantastic channel. You should go look at them and subscribe to them, because they are fantastic and they are a very high-valued member of our community, and I do appreciate them, as I do appreciate everyone who showed up and is watching this, as I should say. But hey, until then, until next time, play with your Dark Knight is definitely rough, and I need to figure this one out. Thank you, Erne. Ray. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.